On the Krush. KRSH Healdsburg. That was Los Lobos doing some Creedence Clearwater Revival. Amber's out of here. I'm here. I'm Bill Bowker, and I have somebody here with me to help me along. I need some help, Ray. You got it? You're here?
I don't have much.
Ray Wylie Hubbard's there. You got a lot of help.
I'll do what I can.
You know? And Ray Wylie, we are real happy to let you know. Oh, we've been talking about it. You're going to be playing Redwood Cafe tonight for a sold-out show.
Looking forward to it. Well, I tell you what, this is always nice. A great areas. The people here have been. Every time we played out here, it's been really good to us, and so we enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we wish we could come more often, but. It's kind of got to be your destination, from where we live in Austin.
Right, you're in Wimberley.
Yeah, can't just drop by.
So, you're not that far from the airport.
No, we're about an hour.
Yeah. So get down to Austin, you can fly out.
Yeah, but this is such a great area up here. I know y'all been through some, scary stuff happening and bad stuff happening. So up here, but we're glad to be here. Looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time. It might have was it you did our 20th anniversary show, which was almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And then before that might have been the Earl Fest. Anyway, but you've been here throughout the years.
Throughout the years.
I mean, as long as I've been around, you've been here. In fact, I met you back in Los Angeles, mid-'70s, when you're somewhere when that...
that's a long time ago in a different dimension.
It was, yeah, that record that came out on Reprise. That was your first record?
Yeah, that was...
Cowboy Twinkies.
The wreckage of the past,
Yeah,
but,
okay, yeah.
But, it was... we did what we could at the time.
Yeah. Well, you're doing good. You do such great stuff. How many records have the devil in the title? Albums?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
I mean, you got...
Yeah, well, the thing is, right, you never... I'm kind of in that, when you're writing songs, the inspiration, there's a thing on there we'll maybe do later called God Looked Around, and then I got a song about prayer, and then, of course, but, devil and conversation with the devil.
Yeah,
and I enjoy, that, both sides of the coin.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
They make for interesting songs.
Yeah. And this new one, Tell the Devil, I'm getting there fast as I can. You have you've written a book.
Yeah. I wrote a book. It is called, I have to do it with punctuation. It's a life, ... well, lived, which a life, well, lived.
Yeah.
So which I enjoy that. But yeah, I'm happy with the record. Tell the Devil. Tried my good friend Lucinda Williams sing on it, and then a fellow I never had met before, but Eric Church, we sent it to him.
He's like a big shot.
He's a big shot, man. He was.
Is he a big shot then?
Yeah, he still is. He was. Selling out those arenas and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was really. He mentioned me in a song. Wrote, name dropped me in a song. So I said, well, here, sing on this then.
Well, you were kind of putting that together when you were out here a few years back. It seemed like some of the tunes on this one, or was that the one before? Well,
I don't know that.
Yeah, but it's.
I can't even remember the name of my records. To tell you the truth,
Yeah. But it's a good one, and you're going to be doing. You have a three. Who'd you bring in here with you?
This Kyle Snyder, my percussionist drummer, and then
TV star,
TV star. He keeps me in the groove. He lays down that groove and keeps me in it. Then Lucas will be playing tonight, but he's out in the car changing strings.
Yeah,
Good
deal. Where'd you eat? You just ate.
We just ate Whole Foods. Just came in. We cut in last night and. Somewhere and then drove in today.
Okay. Well, it's good. You're here and you're going to be tonight too. You want to play something?
Yeah, let me do the title track. This is kind of a rock and roll fable.
Ray Wylie Hubbard, the Krush.
Screaming in a mic, playing a strat through a Vox AC30. Gives a troublesome back and a ringing in her ears. My last band covered the Clash, the Kinks and the Replacements. Seems my soul is as misspent as my years. Now I got a Princeton reverb, It's in an old album case. It's in the back of a Ford Econoline. It's a 6-hour drive to Austin and a Continental Club. I gotta change the strings on my ES 335. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing a sunburst Gibson in an all-country band, and loving a woman who can out-cuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. I met her in L.A. We was opening for Sun Vote. She had eyes mascaraed like Eva Green. She sparkled with wildness like the blue yonder. She'd done a time in darkness and was 2 years clean. She wears an old leather jacket, and it was made by Irish saints, and boots engraved with skulls and thorns. She got a rink in Tulsa, but she don't like red dirt bands. Being in love with her's like living in a thunderstorm. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing a sunburst Gibson in an all-country band, and loving a woman who can out-cuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Now the faithless live in grays and faded purples, and the gamblers never bet on 12s or 2s. The drunken poets disappear into deep shadows, and the rock and roll believers sang the easy rider blues. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can. Playing a sunburst Gibson in an all-country band, and loving a woman who can out-cuss any man. Tell the devil that I'm getting there as fast as I can.
On the Krush, 95.9, KRSH.com. That's Ray Wylie Hubbard playing tonight. He'll be at the Redwood Cafe downtown Katati. The title track from his new one, Tell the Devil I'm Getting There as Fast as I Can.
Which is hopefully a metaphor rather than a prophecy.
You know, yeah. I mean, are you getting a little nervous as days go by? You know, getting a little older? You're gonna...
A little bit. You know, you think about your mortality a little bit, you know, and I've mentioned this before, you know, I'm kind of that, you know, I hope God grades on a curve.
Now, on Dead Thumb King,
Yeah.
you mentioned Charlie Musselwhite once again, and you met Charlie
Here.
at one of our shows.
Yeah, one of my we I mean, it was really a treat. I mean, you know, he's one of the, you know, just one of them.
Yeah.
one of the, you know, the ones you owe your debt to. You have a debt to guys like Charlie Musselwhite, and so I met him out here, and so. You know, wrote us. We got a chance to talk and everything. And I got this other idea. I'm going to send him pretty quick. I hope that he and I have a chance to finish up. But
yeah, he really is. he's on the road. You know,
Yeah.
he's wrapping up this "Take Me to the River Road"
Yeah.
tour, which is great with Bobby Rush and William Bell.
Yeah.
And he was hoping to be here, and it's not
Well, I got
over
this song
yet.
I'm going to send him, but so I wrote a song called, actually wrote it called Charlie Musselwhite's Blues. He was kind of telling me these stories and embellished it a little bit, but it's pretty much about him,
Yeah.
And and he actually gave me I said, man, you got an old harmonica. And so he sent me this harmonica that was engraved. He engraved it himself.
Yeah.
He does engraving with one of those engraving tools.
That's his fingernail.
Yeah, whatever. And it's one of my, most prized possessions. You know?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
he enjoyed the time. He's
Oh yeah, well,
he's
what
looking
a
forward
great
to it
cat.
again.
Like I say, he's one of the guys you owe a debt to. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So so I had to put his name in there. It was either Mouth Harp Thrown Away by Charlie Musselwhite or Mouth Harp Thrown Away by Tony Joe White, and I went with with Charlie.
White, yes. Oh man! So where? How often are you working now? I mean,
Pretty much, we're doing. I don't go out for like long tours, like month long, out in a bus or a van, But we go out. And we'll do fly dates, go in and play 3-4 dates, and fly back, and then just around Texas and Oklahoma and New Mexico, we can go out for 4 or 5 days and come back. So I'm working a lot. I'm still grateful. There was so many years in the past on my income tax form, I was just above hobby status. And there's days I'm still like that, but it's I really enjoy it. Traveling with Kyle, it's just a treat. He just plays a great groove. You can just lay anything on it, and then having Lucas, my son, play guitar, and he's really getting pretty good.
Well, Kyle, how long? Lucas isn't with you all the time, right? Is he?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, is he now? Well, Kyle's been hanging with you for quite some time.
About 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. But 4 or 5 years ago, it's Rick Richards, who had been my drummer for forever. He went out with. I got this phone call. Ray, I don't want to steal your band, but I want to steal your Snake Form band. I said, who is this? It's Joe Walsh. So Rick Richards and George Reeve, my late great friend George Reeve, they went out with Joe Walsh for about a year. So I ran into Kyle, and he just came in and just made it great. And then Rick came back and had all these dates with Kyle already booked. So Rick's got the gig with Bill Kirchen. So he's been playing with Bill.
All right. Yeah.
So everybody works pretty good.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill was out not too long ago. And, well, hey, how about another one? Yeah?
Okay, this is well, that string's kind of dead, isn't it? But that's the way it should be.
Well, with Ray Wylie Hubbard here in the Krush 95.9 sold out show tonight at the Redwood Cafe.
Really? Then why are we talking about it?
I know. Let's not even talk. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we had to come up and make it's a promo thing. The show's dying, Hubbard. Come on. What's wrong? You can't pull anymore here?
There's a lot of empty seats. Then we really talk
know,
about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really looking forward to it. I hear it's just a really cool.
It's
laid back-
great. It's a venue now that is getting it's getting the feel of Sonoma County, and we putting some good people in.
Yeah,
A lot of Texas people in there. Seth Walker showed up not long ago, and
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah.
Well, this is the first song on the record.
Krush.
God looked around and didn't see nothing. So, well, shucks, let there be light. Up come the sun, bright as all get out, and it split it up into day and night. God looked around, it doesn't see nothing. So fabricated the heavens and earth. Put dry ground here, water over yonder. So there it is for what it's worth. He gave wings to birds so they fly in the air, and legs for critters walking on the ground. Allocated fish to the water and beasts to the fields and creeping things to crawl around. God looked around, he didn't see no one. Reached down and he picked up some dust. Then he spit on it and he kneaded it like bread dough. And a man rose up full grown as such. God looked at the man, he saw that he was lonely. Said, go to sleep, I guess I ain't done. He yanked out one of his ribs and he slapped some hide around it. There was two now, well, once is one. He gave it some curves and lips red as cherries and ravishing curly raven hair. Oh, the man, he woke up and he looked at the woman. He said, oh, Lord, you done answered my prayers. Oh, Now things was righteous when a snake walked up. Said, hey, woman, take a bite of this. You'll be smart as God, and you'll live forever. You'd be foolish to resist. Well, the woman said, don't eat from that tree. Oh, those was God's very own words. But the snake sweet talked her, and she took a bite. And then she realized she's naked as a jaybird. The woman went to the man, and he took a taste. I'm undraped, he proclaimed. Then they heard God coming, oh, so they went and hid, 'cause they was naked and ashamed. Well, God found them. He said, you ate forbidden fruit. The woman cried, the snake duped me. I was tempted. God said, I told you not to. And since you disobeyed, your time here in paradise is ended. So God cast them out, dooming us all to die. That's why it's the way it is. Then God said to the snake, you done talking and walking, and that's why to this day they slither and hiss. Oh, 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 oh.
Very good.
I got
Outstanding.
that.
Yeah.
I got that idea from a book. I didn't read all the book.
Just some of it.
I got up to the begatting and I said, yeah, okay, I get it. It's kind of redundant. So
God looked around. You are getting there pretty fast, aren't you? Mm-hmm. The devil's getting closer.
Yeah, it's a metaphor, I hope.
Yeah. Now, do you co-write ever, often, sometimes?
I haven't a lot. You know, I've written, I've done some co-write with Slade Cleaves and Hayes Carl. Yeah. And I'm working on a song with Amanda Shires, of all people. We did a show up in Austin, and in Nashville, and I had an idea that, you know, to get in touch with my feminine side, which is kind of gnarly anyway. Would be pretty gnarly, but I said, man, so I had this idea kind of written from through the eyes of a woman. So I said, man, how about this? So we're working on a song together. So hopefully that'll come by. But to answer your question, I don't really co-write a lot. Every now and then I'll have an opportunity to.
Yeah. Well, that ought to be interesting. That with Amanda, no?
Yeah.
She's Texas.
I'll bring her down to my level.
You know, yeah, she's riding pretty high with Jason Isbell, right?
She's pretty,
okay, I'm going to come down.
She's really, a class, cool, and just we did a show with her, but she's just great, and so we just kind of hit it off. So I got this idea, so anyhow, we'll see what happens with it. But like I say, I don't write a whole lot. Written with Slade and Hayes, and wrote a couple of songs with Ronnie Dunn, and so. That was a weird deal. It was good, though. Yeah. But then,
Brooks and Dunn we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I was riding in my van, and all of a sudden my phone rings, and I go, hello, and he goes, Ray, I hear this voice, I go, Ray, this is Ronnie Dunn. I said, who? And he goes, Ronnie Dunn. I said, I don't know a Ronnie Dunn. He said, it's Ronnie Dunn of Brooks and Dunn. I said, are you the one in the hat? And he goes, no, I'm the other. And I said, well, who is this? And he said, it's really Ronnie Dunn. I went, and he said, Tony Joe White gave him his phone number. So I was just telling him I really enjoyed the Grifters hymnals. I was telling Tony Joe how much I really liked that record. And so Tony Joe said, well, y'all call him up and tell him. So I'm just calling you up and tell you how much I really like that record. And I said, well, good. And he said, you want to get together and write? So I went up there. So we wrote a song, which is really, and it's called Bad on Fords. And so anyhow,
it's a great song.
Well, he recorded it, and then he sent it to Sammy Hagar to play guitar on it. Well, Sammy Hagar thought he was pitching it to him, so Sammy cut it and put it on his record. And so it was on the last Sammy Hagar record, and Sammy does it. There's versions of him on YouTube of him doing it. We don't do it like that, but, like Sammy.
I haven't seen a Sammy Hagar record in a while.
You never know where these songs are
you're right.
How they're going to happen or what's going to happen to them. It's that old, kind of that Rilke who said, write songs not thinking about their future, because that way you're just writing for that song, and then you never know what's going to happen to it after that, rather than trying to. So I feel fortunate that I can kind of write, but I'm not writing for it because I have a publishing deal where I got to give a publisher 12 songs a year. I'm not writing to try to get somebody to record them. I'm just writing about. Charlie Musselwhite and Snake Farms and Spider Snake or Little Son. I just write whatever I want,
That's a great tune, too.
Yeah.
People react to that because they want me to play some of that old stuff, which I do. I'll grab the Spider, all that music.
They were so influential about, they were just like roots. They were the guys. I mean, you had your Kingston Trio guys and Peter Paul and Mary and even Dylan, but then they were the guys that were just like, they gave me hope, like, maybe I can do something because you don't have to be that, clean and slick.
Yeah.
Those Still records, Blues Rags and Hollers and more Blue Rags and Hollers, they still hold up. They're just raw and cool and funky, man. So, I had to do that. That's the thing, too, is I can write about, guitars and amps, like Tell the Devil. I talk about Prince and amps and Strats and ESP, 35s and stuff. And so that's a good place for me to be as an old cat, just to write about. Well, just write about whatever.
Well, that's what you've been doing forever.
Yeah, for a long time.
And it's great that you can keep doing that. And I mean, aside from just the own pleasure that you're doing it and make a living out of it.
Well, and like I say, I really enjoy kind of turning people on. Like I wrote a song about Jesse May Hemphill, and people weren't familiar with it. People on Twitter and say, "Hey, man, that I went and heard her," and then or they went and found Charlie Musselwhite, or they went and that maybe they weren't, or found Spider Snake and Little Son, and go, "Yeah, okay, cool." So I enjoy that little kind of that turning people on to the cool stuff, And
a lot of that'll happen tonight, right?
Yeah. We'll do a lot of them tonight.
Cafe. How about one more? I'm going to play that Spider John later today. Okay. I'm going to have people gear up, and then I'll find some Spider, and I'll play from some of them, too.
I don't have my harmonica rack, but we'll just,
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just loop in some Musselwhite on the Krush. Ray Wylie Hubbard.
I was born in Mississippi, at a place that I did not choose. The doctor pulled me from my mama, said, "Son, welcome to the blues. Welcome to the blues." I was 18, I come to Chicago in an old brown suit and wore shoes. Little Walter, give me one of his harmonicas. He said, now this might help you if you got the blues. This might save you if you got the blues. Well, the woman I loved, she left me for another man. I said, Mr. Williams, what should I do? Big Joe said, well, I know that woman. And Charlie, you better off with the blues. Son, you better off with the blues. But then he met Henrietta and it'd been in love ever since then. When I get to heaven, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to tell all them saints walking around, I was born and I died with the blues. I was born and I died with the blues. I was born and I died with the blues.
On the Krush, Ray Wylie Hubbard, Mr. Musselwhite's Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember some of those stories.
Yeah, he would tell me that stuff. And he would tell me about, with, Big Joe Williams and all that stuff. So I had to, talk about that. So, yeah, I'm sorry I'm going to miss him,
Yeah.
I tell you what. But I'm gonna send him this other song we had a chance to kind of sit down and work on. But we didn't have a chance to finish it. So,
yeah.
But I'm going to send it to him, see if we can get something going.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I just remember there was a Cohomina Sonoma County Blues Festival you did at Lagunitas. Was the last time you came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was a
whole lot of fun.
Yeah, with
the guy from Clarksdale.
Yeah, and then
Bill
Doyle
Abel.
Bramall. We did that thing out here with Doyle Bramall, right?
Oh, that was the one. That was Earl Fest. That's when you met Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Earl Fest the first time you came out with Doyle too.
That's right, yeah.
That's right. We're all over at
I mean, he called me up to play, and I just, whoa, man. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, he just, Charlie Musselwhite, there.
Well, it was funny because you were going to do a tune. You were getting it, and then you said you looked over and you saw Musselwhite standing there.
Oh, yeah. And I was getting ready to play the harmonica, and then my lips locked.
Right, that's it, yeah.
Couldn't play, man.
Oh, man. Well, that'll happen again.
Yeah, I hope so,
But I sure appreciate you stopping by a show tonight happening.
Appreciate your radio station, I mean, it's just, it's so nice to have it like an oasis of music, and there's kind of the desert that's out there, as far as,
there's some of us around still,
Yeah, and because, I mean, it's just it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Indeed. Well, we'll be seeing you tonight. You get going around 8 o'clock.
Yes, I think so. I think it's a pretty early show.
Yeah, Kyle, good to see you. Well, and Lucas will be there. And, we'll all be there.
We'll have some fun.
I'm going to go back to the, I'll do the conversation with the devil right here. More devil stuff for you.
Well, thank you,
Ray
Bill.
Wylie Hubbard. Thank you. It's the Krush.